Let's get it on now. Select and make your first pick. Let's get it on now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get it on now. Choose and pick the best one. Get it on now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get it on now. Select
Good
and
morning.
make your first pick. Get it on now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Welcome to Bridgeport, home of Bridgeport Albion, a team that competes in the Sims Premier Alliance and is currently one of the weaker teams in the league, with only 2.5 stars. Their primary weakness lies in the midfield. To address this, Bridgeport has appointed Lucas Shepherd as manager, aiming to transform the team into a title contender in the near future. Before Shepherd's first match in charge, a friendly match against minor league side Nordhaven Falls Bats, he wanted to ensure that everyone was on the same page. During a team meeting, Shepherd announced that the team would be using a 4-3-3 formation, or a 4-1-2-2-1 attacking formation, as Shepherd believes that the depth in both defence and midfield will give them an advantage this season. The team also decided to name Jason Dutch Crawford as the team captain for this season, as he demonstrates the highest level of leadership on the team. Initially, Shepherd's new strategies led the team to a 1-0 victory over Nordhaven Falls Bats, which raised hopes before the season began. However, the chairman advised Shepherd that he wants to avoid finishing below 18th in the upcoming season. Despite the challenging news, Bridgeport got off to a tough start in August, managing to earn only 1 point. This month, they had a draw against playoff favourites Riverview Sharks on match day 2. However, Bridgeport faced a disappointing loss during Shepherd's league debut against the Bittville Wolves, away 2-0. They also suffered a 1-0 defeat to playoff contenders Hidden Springs Hurricanes and a heartbreaking last-minute 1-0 loss to Roaring Heights Wonders. These results really dampened the team's spirit, especially since both star forwards, Tyler Wheeler and David Eduardo Gonzalez, were injured during a training session leading up to those last 2 matches. In September, Bridgeport Albion achieved an impressive 4 points from 3 games. The team experienced a loss against the Maple Coast Gunners, falling 1-0 at home on match day 7, and they all had a disappointing draw against a strong Appaloosa Devil on match day 5. However, a surprising victory away against last year's defending champions, Moonlight Lions on match day 6, brought hope and unity back to the team as they headed into the bye week. During that week, both Swaby the Roadman Rodman and Tyler Wheeler, players for Bridgeport, were involved in an incident at a local sports bar, the Bridgeport Stadium, where they were caught in a drunken brawl with locals. As a consequence, Lucas Shepherd suspended both players from training and from playing in the next game as punishment. During a team meeting, Shepherd proposed changing the formation to either a 4-4-2 or 4-1-3-1-1, emphasizing a balanced approach. He believed that having more midfielders would strengthen their defense and improve defensive coverage. This strategy proved effective, as Bridgeport Albion earned 5 points from 5 games, drawing against both Sunset Valley Greyhounds on match day 8 and their derby rivals Starlight Stars on match day 9. The team then secured a victory against the Beacon Bay Eagles, winning 3-2 away from home on match day 12. Bridgeport Albion's impressive form carried into the remainder of the first half of the season. They earned 8 points in November and 7 points in December, remaining unbeaten for the last 2 months of the season. Notable victories included wins over Barnacle Bay Pirates 2-1, Veronaville Devils 3-1, Garden Heights City 2-1, and Moonlight Bay FC 1-0. As a result, they finished the first half of the season in 12th place. However, one has to wonder what could go wrong in all of this.
Breaking news!
Breaking news, Bridgeport Albion player Sway the Roadman. Rodman was arrested this morning following a significant tip-off from undercover police informant Janelle Pedersen. Rodman is accused of being involved in a massive operation to produce a potion called Vampirism Be Gone, in collaboration with 4 local criminal vampire gangs across the country. The aim of this operation was to sell and distribute the potion for substantial profits, potentially reaching up to 500,000 simoleons. More updates to follow at 11.
At this point, Lucas Shepherd had reached his limit with Sway the Roadman Rodman's continuous off-field behavior. Just before the Christmas break, during a team meeting, Lucas made it clear to the players that such actions would not be tolerated. He also warned that any player who communicated with Sway would face heavy fines. Despite this situation, Bridgeport Albion maintained decent form, earning 6 points in January with a single win in 5 games, defeating Bittville Wolves 3-1. However, Lucas still wanted to implement changes. At the end of the January transfer window, Lucas Shepherd let go of Sway Roadman and Tyler Wheeler, bringing in 2 new players, striker Tyler Pierce and goalkeeper Frederick Lauren Vega. The recent signings have proven beneficial for Bridgeport Albion. In February, the team gained an impressive 10 points, largely due to Tyler Pierce's immediate impact. He helped the team secure a 3-0 victory at home against the Moonlight Lions on matchday 25 and contributed to a significant 3-1 win against their derby rivals, the Starlight Stars, on matchday 28, just before the bye week. In March, everything started to crumble for Bridgeport. Despite earning 8 points this month, their performances were poor over the course of 5 games. They managed to secure a 1-0 home win against Port Abel Marines on matchday 29 and a last-minute winner against Pleasant View Storms on matchday 33. However, they lost 2-1 to Luck Palm Snakes on matchday 30 away, followed by 2 goalless draws on matchdays 31 and 32 against Beacon Bay Eagles at home and Twin Brook Tigers away. This was a major issue for Lucas Shepherd, as the team had been in good form up until that point. Lucas later discovered that some first-team players had been partying late the night before match days. And to make matters worse, some players were dealing with injuries and illness, complicating rotation during this period. As a result, Lucas banned all players from partying until the season's end during a team meeting, as he wanted the team to focus on their playoff position. Bridgeport Albion gained 4 points in April after defeating Garden Heights City, winning 3-1 on matchday 36. This victory brought the team closer to a playoff spot. Unfortunately, Bridgeport Albion only managed to earn 3 points in May, suffering a 2-0 loss to league leaders Moonlight Bay FC on matchday 37. This defeat ended their hopes of reaching the postseason, and the team finished in 10th place. In contrast, the Hidden Heights Hurricanes emerged victorious in the playoff final against their rivals, the Roaring Heights Wanderers, winning 2-1. Despite Bridgeport Albion's struggles, stars David Eduardo Gonzalez and Ryan Griffith both received individual awards for their outstanding performances. David was awarded the club's Player of the Year, while Ryan received the Young Player of the Year award for the season. In the previous episode, Bridgeport Albion was gaining momentum as the postseason approached. Despite this improvement, poor performances and losses to stronger teams ultimately led to their missing the playoffs. Will this season be different for them? We start the episode with Lucas Shepherd addressing his players in a team meeting. He tells them that, thanks to the club's big bonus from last season's league finish, several important changes are coming. First, he will switch from a 4-4-2 to a more flexible 3-5-2 formation. Second, Lucas plans to bring in new players to strengthen the squad. Finally, the chairman has spoken to Lucas and set a goal for the team to finish mid-table this season. At first, the new formation seemed to work for Lucas Shepherd as his team secured a 1-0 home victory in a friendly match against the North Avon Full Bats. However, Lucas felt the squad lacked depth in both the forward and defensive lines. After Bridgeport Albion managed only 3 points from their opening 3 games in August, a disappointing start, Lucas brought in 2 new signings, forward Brian Wolfe and defender Adama Diarra, replacing 3 players in the process. The recent changes mark the beginning of an impressive chapter in Bridgeport Albion's history this season. The team finished the first half of the season in 5th place, losing only to Lucky Pals Snakes away on matchday 8. Players quickly adapted to the new formation, and both new signings and younger and older players started to shine. This resulted in a strong run of form from September to December, where they achieved significant results against tough opponents, including a victory over rival Starlight Stars on matchday 9. However, the second half of the season was not easy for Bridgeport Albion. Despite signing midfielder Brandon Hill at the end of the winter transfer window, the team could only manage a total of 6 points between January and March, as their form began to decline and they struggled to keep up with the other top teams in the playoff picture. To make matters worse, right winger Bradley Thompson suffered a twisted ankle, ruling him out until May. Fortunately, a strong run of form in April and May allowed Bridgeport Albion to qualify for the postseason for the first time in their history. However, tragedy struck leading up to their first playoff game.
Breaking news!
Breaking news. A horrific accident occurred during an after-party at Bridgeport Lake earlier tonight. 5 players from Bridgeport Albion and an actor tragically drowned at a luxury yacht party following the team's match, which had seen them qualify for the postseason. As a result of this incident, the team will be forced to withdraw from this year's playoffs as they recover from the tragedy. More details will be provided at 11 p.m.